Hello, fire signs. You've got Melissa at Fire and Rain Tarot, and today we're here to pull your single spread. So we're going to call this a timeless tarot reading, and it's really all about when and who, where the next person in your, the next important person, so significant person in your romantic sphere is coming towards you. So we're going to look at where they are in relationship to you, where you are in relationship to them. We're going to look at what you're doing and what they're doing to bring this connection to fruition more quickly. And we're also going to look at what you're doing and what they're doing to, I guess, avoid the connection. So what would bring the connection in less quickly. And then we're going to look at approximate timing. Timing is fluid. So again, if you're bringing them in and you're doing the work to bring them in, of course, that can happen much more quickly than if you're doing the things that you're not supposed to be doing to bring them in. Either way, this should give you a really clear picture as to the interaction between the two of you, even though you have not met yet, and when, how, who, the who, what, when, where, and why of your next significant love interest. Okay, so again, if these messages don't resonate for you, it's totally okay. It just means that they weren't meant for you. But do check your moon, rising, and Venus signs to help offer with clarity. If they do resonate for you, that's kick ass. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And if you want a personal reading with me, all of that information is below in the description box. So we'll just get started for fire signs. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo spirit, thank you. Single, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Single and looking, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Thank you, spirit. When is the next person coming? What are they doing to bring them in? What should they be doing less of? And the heart-shaped spread, spirit, thank you. Single fire signs. Here we go. Where do my fire signs sit right now, spirit? What's going on with fire signs right now in their romantic life? Thank you, spirit. Okay, so we have the wedding card here, and for many of you, so the ones that this is going to be resonating for, right now, you're in a situation where, you know, there is things to be worked out in a previous commitment, okay? So whether or not this is working out a separation, working out, you know, the finances involved in that. Definitely, though, this has to do with a previous connection where, oh, that's weird. Sorry, one second. I think somebody's pulling into my driveway. Or not. Nope. Okay, sorry, guys. Anyway, so yeah, definitely you're wrapping up loose ends in a previous commitment that you have had. Okay, so definitely this card quite literally says this situation involves marriage. Okay, so you don't have to be married. You could be in a long-term commitment with someone, but definitely a lot of the fire signs out there are wrapping things up in order to bring this new person in. Okay, so let's see where this new person is in relationship to you. Thank you, spirit, for fire signs. Ooh. Where is this person in relationship to their fire sign? And remember, this is the next significant person. So this person right now has kind of even given up in love. They're sort of just letting the chips fall where they may. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to be single. Not necessarily that they're having negative thoughts surrounding being single, but they're definitely not out pursuing love. You know, they're like, you know what, if I meet someone, I meet someone. If I don't, I don't. So they're kind of like doing them, enjoying doing them, and really, yeah, just kind of letting the chips fall where they may in their romantic life. So good, totally good. Let's see what you're doing to help bring this person in more quickly. Wow. So children, okay, and I believe the air signs had the children card in this position as well. So many of you could be dealing with air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius people. If not, though, definitely you exploring your inner child more, getting out and playing more with your children, you know, and wrapping up with this wedding card here that's right beside it, wrapping up those loose ends in the previous commitment that you had. So with your children, whether that's child support or visitation, anything like that, the more and more you work out that particular piece of your life, the quicker this person, this new person, can come in for you. Okay, so yeah, for those fire signs that are going through separations right now, and you're kind of wondering to yourself, like, will I ever again, the bottom of the deck very soon? Okay, so it's like, really spend the time working out those particular pieces with your children. Also too, definitely exploring your inner child more. Like, you know, with all the mundane things that we have to do as adults, especially during a separation, you know, there's lawyers, there's bills, there's doctors, there's, you know, all of these stressors, right? So the more you're getting out and actually curious about your inner child, and just getting out and playing more, I think, and playing in a really innocent way. You know, sometimes as adults we can define playing as, you know, going out and having a bevy with friends, or, you know, and it's really more about getting back to basics, I think, here. Okay, and then also too, again, tying up those loose ends in this previous commitment, because it's really going to help you bring more love into your life. Okay. So let's see what this person, your next big person, what they're doing to bring you in more quickly, fire signs. Stay optimistic. Isn't that funny? So we have the stay optimistic card. So even though they're kind of like, you know what, if it happens, it happens. They're definitely, like when I said, no, not necessarily that they're, you know, all doom and gloom about their love life. They're definitely not. So just because they're letting the chips fall where they may in their romantic life, they're definitely optimistic that, you know, someone is coming in for them. So like, yeah, so like they're just, that's it. They're waiting for you, but they're not out actively pursuing love at the moment, but they definitely know that that's coming for them. So this person is like a half glass full type of a person, and so you should be on the lookout for that. Definitely this person is very positive about their romantic future. So cool beans. What are you doing, fire signs, to keep this person away? As with fire sign energy, you guys, you're big flirts, and that's cool. And again, the air signs had something about promiscuity in their reading, their singles reading as well. So some of you could very well be dealing with air signs. Either way, you're out, you're flirting, you're enjoying your singlehood, and probably to the detriment of all of these things you have to tie away in a previous commitment. So the children card here, what we were just discussing before. Don't let the flirting get in the way of the responsibilities that you have, number one, to yourself and then to others. And definitely, because this person is kind of not actively out seeking romance or actively out doing that, you guys are kind of in two very different places right now. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't be out flirting, because you definitely should, like, really enjoy that, but everything in moderation, everything in balance. Okay, so let's see what they're doing to keep you away. We've got the passion card here. So kinda, passion, I'm gonna definitely clarify that card, because passion can mean a lot of things. They could be passionately into their job, passionately into having sex, although I really, with this let go of control issues card, this stay optimistic card, I really don't feel like this person is out being promiscuous. I actually feel like they're really passionate about something in their lives, namely work. I'm feeling, but definitely it's like they're not really focused on their romantic life right now. So of course, the less and less you focus on your romantic life and you place your energies elsewhere, that's when, you know, you get your rewards in whatever place you're passionately placing your energy into. So, okay, the fun part. Ooh, timing. Yeah, and for you guys, so we got the timing piece here. Definitely, we've got the engagement card, we have the religious factors card, and we have the reconciliation card. Okay, and so for some fire signs, I feel that there may or may not be a reconciliation with this person. So whoever it is you're trying to tie up loose ends with, there's a very high probability that you will be reconciling with this person. Possibly a failed reconciliation for many of you. Sorry, guys. But you will be. And then you're going to find out that, you know, there are a lot of differences between you and said previous person. And, you know, your level of engagement in that relationship can affect the timing of this new person coming in. And now for some of you guys with the engagement card here in timing, and then the wedding card here sort of in where you're at right now, even some of you are going to be reconciling with this person, and they're sort of like they're your big next romantic thing. So and for the second group of you where you will be reconciling with the person that you're trying to tie up loose ends with right now, you know, this flirting is really, really getting in the way of that reconciliation, okay? And then for the first group of you where you're trying to actually separate and tie up loose ends, the flirting is getting in the way because, well, you're just flirting and you're not really focusing on what it is you want in love. You're really just extending your lighthearted energy to anyone you feel flirty with. So, and again, not bad, just saying that if you're looking for your next big thing in love, focusing on what it is you want from love was going to reap more rewards than just extending your lighthearted energy to anyone. There. Okay. So, let's see what timing on this person's side. Thank you, Spirit. Timing, here we go. All right, deception. So there is something in their life that they've kind of let it all go. They're optimistic that love is coming to them, whatever way, shape, or form that is coming. They're definitely passionate about their work or some other area of their life where, you know, they're not completely focused on romance at the moment. But right, like there's somebody here that's wearing a false mask. This card quite literally says somebody here is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So as far as timing goes for them, they're feeling deceived in some area of their life. And when the timing here sort of meshes, it's like some of you will be reconciling with a husband or wife type figure. And then some of you will be, yeah, so like with the flirt card here, I feel like the two of you, this new person, the two of you will meet or have met. And then with everything that's going on kind of on your side of the heart, this person sort of feels lied to. And I do feel like it's by you for many of you, okay? But we're going to clarify this card and we're going to see what information, what more information we can get on that. So, okay. So the central issue, please, Spirit. What is the center of the heart between fire signs? Worth waiting for. Yeah, totally. So basically it's like, you know, if for the first group of you where, again, you're tying up the loose ends, you are separating with an ex-prominent figure in your life and you're wondering about whether or not or when this next person is coming in. And again, we'll clarify the timing and see if we can't get more information on that. But definitely this says divine timing is at work in your love life. So definitely this new person that's coming in is worth waiting for. And then for the second group of fire signs that are reconciling with a very prominent person in their love life, so a husband or wife type figure, then the reconciliation will be really, really worth waiting for, okay? And then same for this side, it's sort of like everything that happens on their side fire signs, when you come in, they're going to be like, wow, I'm so glad I just let everything go. I'm so glad that I remained optimistic. This fire sign was sure worth waiting for. Okay. So all really good stuff. I mean, so for the fire signs that are looking to reconcile, like, yay, you guys, like, so good. And then for the fire signs that are wrapping up the loose ends here, to have someone new in their life, just really, really get out and you know, go enjoy nature. Try and explore your inner child more. Play with children more, even if you don't have children. And just part of this is all about squaring away an ex commitment where, you know, there were things that like shared property, joint possessions, anything like that. You know, really, really do that. But also too, at the same time, try not to get bogged down by all of the mundane, the bills, the lawyers, the doctors, the blah, blah, blah. And the more you can get out and just have fun in an innocent way, not necessarily an adult one, the sooner this person comes in. Also to avoid too much promiscuity, fire signs, in either scenario, because that's just really not helping you at this point in your love life. Okay. So we are going to clarify. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for single fire signs? Yeah, thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for single Sagittarius, Aries, Leo individuals for their single lives? Wow, we've got some serious stuck energy here. Like, serious. What messages do we have? So I'm going to clarify this wedding card because there's kind of two groups of you. So let's just see what comes up for that. Well, thank you, Spirit. Why is the wedding card here for where Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo are at right now in their romantic karma? So yeah, we've got the Wheel of Fortune reverse, okay? And this is about going back and forth. This is about changing attitudes, moods. So it's kind of like, you know, this isn't a card. I never look at the Wheel of Fortune in reverse as a card of bad luck. It's just really about, you know, as above, so below. Sometimes the wheel spins left, sometimes the wheel spins right. And I really feel like this is your particular sort of mood about what's going on in your love life. It definitely, there's ups and downs in it right now for both groups, okay? Yeah, as above, so below. And that's really what's kind of happening for you guys. And it's like, you know, the more and more you're out doing this, the less and less time you spend in quiet reflection, really, really figuring out how to make that wheel turn right, at least for the time being, you know? Okay, let's see what else. Why is the wedding card here? Yeah, definitely fluctuating. You've got a lot of fluctuating attitudes, ideas, and beliefs about your romantic life right now. Yeah, and there's delays to communication, totally. So, you know, you're not really looking at that. This particular deck has 82 cards, so that's so funny. And we also have the communication card. So there's delays to communication, and then the communication starts coming. Like, so expect things to start moving forward in this old commitment or in the commitment where you would be reconciling with someone, okay? And again, this could be an air sign person. So a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius individual that either you are separating from or looking to reconcile with, okay? So let's see on their side. So I don't need to clarify this card because right now, romantically, they're like, you know, let the chips fall where they may. It's cool. Like, whatever way it happens, it's going to happen. I know love's coming for me. I'm just going to let it go for now. So that's where they're at. For you, we have the children card here. I don't need to clarify that. You definitely need to get out and play with children more. You need to get out and explore your inner child more. Definitely trying to balance all of the stressors that you have in your life, so all of those mundane things that we spoke about, and trying to balance that with that childlike curiosity and being curious with yourself and gentle and innocent with yourself and also with those around you, okay? So, and on their side, we have the Stay Optimistic card. I don't need to clarify that. Again, they're just kind of letting the chips fall where they may romantically. They're really optimistic that you're coming towards them, fire signs. And they're chilling right now. Totally. They're actually, this is the thing, like they don't have a whole lot here on the go for them that is blocking you, except for whatever it is they're so passionate about. Okay, we'll clarify that in just a second. On your side, what's blocking this connection is a flirty vibe, and flirting doesn't necessarily mean that you're being promiscuous, but definitely when you're out flirting, enjoying, and it's not bad to be enjoying other people, or like, you know, you're single, so go out, enjoy it, be single, but also too spend time in reflection about what it is you're looking for in love, because the more and more specific you are and you understand what it is you want in love, then it's a lot easier to manifest that. And yeah, we could leave that there, I think. And then for them, I'm totally going to clarify this. They're definitely passionate about something in their world, okay? So let's see what, and it's something other than love. So let's see, why is the passion card here for how fire signs' next significant love interest, or how they're keeping their fire sign away? Why is the passion card here? There we go, we got one. The Empress, so the Empress in reverse. Yeah, definitely, they're just not nurturing their love lives right now, and it's like they're optimistic. Even the Empress in reverse, like, you know, there could be some paranoia with this deception card here. So, you know, they could have been hurt in the past, but just really sort of passionately kind of going with the flow and not nurturing anything that would be loving, or yeah, they're really trying hard to focus on other things. So let's see what else we can't get there. Thank you, Spirit. Why is the passion card here for fire signs and their next significant love interest, and how they are keeping their fire sign away? Thank you, Spirit. Why is the passion card here? Well, this is taking a while. Okay, there we go. King of Cups. So that, yeah, it's like they're just really, really emotionally, like they have passion. It's all there. They're just really, really keeping it under wraps. So again, like I was just saying, they're totally ready for you. They're passionate about having new love. They're kind of like, you know, I'm not going to go out of my way to nurture anything, you know, new in love. They're just really passionately not worried about their love life right now. And with the King of Cups here, you could be dealing with a water sign individual, so a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Okay, but definitely they have emotion and they have passion, but they're really, really good at keeping those emotions and passions under wraps. So that's really what they're trying to do here. Yeah, and because they're so passionate about keeping their emotions under wraps, you know, that it's difficult to bring new love in, even though they're optimistic about it, right? So that's sort of what's happening. Now the fun part, timing. So we got two groups of you guys. We got the engagement card here, the religious factors card here, and the reconciliation card here. So for the first group of you, definitely, you know, it's all about how much time you spend engaging in finding your inner child, playing with children. It's that balance, right? It's how much you spend flirting, how much you spend with yourself. Understanding too that there are people in your romantic sphere that you're going to differ from. So, and this could, with the religious factors card, it could be the way in which you worship God, whatever that means to you. But if not, it just means that you're kind of different from the people that you have met in your romantic sphere. And you kind of have to reconcile that within yourself. It's like, you know, there's going to be people that are different, and being open to, especially with this flirt card here, it's like about balance. You have to balance it, understand it. And then this is going to reconcile some things within yourself so that you can be more open to a whole diverse group of people. And then for those of you who are going to be reconciling with someone, possibly an air sign. Okay, we've got that air sign person here. You know, it goes to, like, it's like you reconcile you go back to that place where you're engaging with them. Some of you could be literally putting a ring on it in order to step up the commitment to that wedding level with the wedding card here. But it's also to recognize again that this person is different from you. And you'll have to reconcile that within yourself anyways. I mean, we don't want somebody that's a spitting image of us. How boring would that be? You know, like totally. So let's do some clarification on that timing, okay? Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for fire signs? Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. For timing and when this person will be coming in. Yeah, right now you're definitely feeling left out in the cold, okay? We have the Five of Pentacles here. It's like you're sitting outside of a place of healing, and you're sitting outside the door of that, and you're crying and you're sad and you're, you know, oh, I need help. Where am I going to get help? And it's like you don't realize that you're sitting right outside the door, and all you got to do is knock, you know. And this is about that engagement piece. And for the second group of you that need to reconcile or want to reconcile with this person, or will be going forward, possibly within the next 5 months. I'm not going to say that just yet, but you know, all it is about opening that door and asking the right questions and communicating properly, because you're not alone in this scenario. Again, knock on the door, engage, communicate, because, you know, let's see what else we can't get there. And then for the first group of you, you know, definitely you're feeling left out in the cold, because you have to clear up one commitment in order to bring in something new, you know. So it's really about making the commitment to balance out your flirtations and your inner child and the mundane in order to bring about the conclusion more quickly. Okay, let's see what else we have here. And that might require that you do need to go to a place of healing. Look at you, Knight of Wands in reverse. It's like you're scattered, you're not sure. Definitely. Let's see what else here. Lots of scattered energy. Ace of Swords. What did I just say? This is about communication. It's about, and you know, and some single fire signs that are wrapping up an old commitment. You know, this is about communicating, and it could be going to a doctor, a lawyer, a counselor, anything like that, communicating with your ex-spouse. And then for those that are reconciling with an ex-spouse, definitely it requires all that communication too. And again, sitting with yourself long enough to figure out what it is you want, so this scattered energy doesn't prevail, then, you know, that's what you need to be doing. 5 months on your side, okay? So on their side, we have the deception card here, okay? So either way, in either group of you, I feel like, you know, many of you know this person. So of course, if it's your ex-partner, of course you know them, and they're feeling lied to. But if it's somebody new that you're trying to bring into your sphere by wrapping up loose ends with the next connection, then they're feeling lied to. So whatever way you slice it, timing on their side, they're feeling deceived. Let's see what's going on there. Why is the deception card here? Thank you, Spirit. Hey, yeah. Look at that third party, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely they're feeling like there are more than just them in this scenario, and that's why they're feeling lied to. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So between 3 and 5 months, okay? I'm not seeing this as weeks. Ooh. And anxiety. So this person could have a lot of anxiety surrounding this connection. And if it's not anxiety, they're definitely just really, really in their head about it. So they're not thinking about it clearly and or logically, okay? Just got a whole bunch here. Yeah, look at that. Wow, yeah. So daydreams, things seen in the glass of contemplation, wanting to know where to put their time, effort, and energy. Again, we have third party. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. So we have 2 third party. This person definitely feels like there is cheating involved. There's some type of cheating. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like as far as the cheating goes, they feel really codependent, or they feel like you are, or Judgment. Yeah, it's like they want you to own up to your shit, because they want to get over it all. They're definitely in healing mode, but some of them, they just don't want to be single, which is weird. Yeah, it's like for them, 3 to 5 months. Some of you 3 to 5 weeks, because we've got the 2 5s here. But definitely they're feeling like they're not the only one in this equation. And, you know, so yeah, it's kind of cool that we've got the 3s and the 5s. 3 to 5 months, 3 to 5 weeks, this person is coming in. Center of the heart, we have the worth waiting for, okay? So let's just see what's worth waiting for you guys, just for shits and giggles. For fire signs, the center of the heart is the worth waiting for card, Spirit. Why is that card here? Show me. Thank you. Why is that card here, Spirit? Thank you. Way too many, but yeah, got like, basically what's going on here is a decision's going to be made. There's a decision that's going to be made. There's definitely some third-party stuff happening here. Yeah, it goes from crazy. Okay, I'll just read it. It's a lot, but I'll read it. So the situation is definitely something that is manifestable. There's definitely third-party stuff happening. This is all about an unhappy home, or a home where there is no solid and stable foundation. And then all of these decisions are surrounding how to make this situation solid and stable. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's going to be much transformation, because you are unbalanced. There's a lot of imbalance here. And also too, it's like not wanting to either be sexual with someone, or I don't know. But then there's decisions regarding a possible water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio person that sort of just wants to keep a blindfold on, or you want to keep a blindfold on, but definitely going back to something or someone, okay? And this is water energy, or not wanting to leave something or someone, trying to hold on, even though the situation may or may not be emotionally satisfying. But then at the very end, we have our 10 of Pentacles, which is sort of like, you know, that's that overall satisfaction, being able to build something with your family, or for your family, like a legacy, having money to pass down to children or generations, being able to build that with someone. So the energies that I'm seeing here for people, some of you can be dealing with air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we also have water signs, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Be on the lookout for those in the next 3 to 5 months. And for those of you that are reconciling with an ex-partner, it's looking around 3 to 5 months. For some of you, again, time is fluid, so for some of you it could be weeks. Okay, fire signs, that's your reading. If you want a personal reading with me, all of that information is below. And until the next time I do a singles reading,